I'm searching. I'm looking, I'm searching. I'm looking for someone to give about me. I'm looking, I'm searching.
In the building, family, live with Sista Afrika. I'm so excited. Listen, I just came from hearing this young man, and when they said his name, the audience was like, ah! Am I lying?
Oh, it was all love.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
These are the interviews I just love so much. You know what I'm saying? This is Chicago Zone. We go back, family. Won't y'all welcome Jason Weaver?
What's up,
Hey, what's
How are you?
Man, I'm empowered and so grateful.
Oh, same here. We here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. We at this Earn Your Masters convention done by United Masters, Earn Your Leisure Ally, I should say.
Yes.
This has been a great event. This was geared towards helping to enlighten, artists as to what they can do to empower themselves as independent creatives. So we had a great panel. We had Tracy and Chaucer, both from United Masters, and myself. And it was just great to connect with people from the city, other creatives, and try to the best of our ability, just share some of our wisdom and insight based on experiences that we've had in the business. Hopefully we were able to touch and inspire some people today. So it's been dope.
Hopefully, really,
Yeah, hopefully.
Listen, I like to watch people. So while you were talking, I was recording you, but I was also recording the people. Everyone was engaged.
Dope.
They were paying attention. It's kind of like when you in church. If the word ain't good, you're going to be on that phone, text messaging. What's happening on Facebook?
True.
No. People were in tune with you.
Dope.
And that speaks volumes.
Thank God.
Especially when you talked about, you said this, I'm a spiritual man. I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, because it's important. We can't be ashamed.
No, we can't be ashamed. And the thing about it is like so many people have looked at my career from a distance and they admire the accomplishments and the things that I've achieved, but I haven't done that alone. It's been a lot of prayer power around me, and it's definitely been the Lord at the forefront of my life, really opening up doors for me and closing those other doors that aren't meant for me. So, I've been protected and blessed throughout this whole journey. That's the reason why I'm still here to this day. And so I have to let people know that, because it's not just about me. And I think when they hear that, it also helps them to connect.
Yes.
It also helps them to understand that they're not doing this alone, and to be more open to being led spiritually.
Yes.
Because that's what we do as creatives as well. We in our own way, we inspire people from what's in our spirit, traveling to them and pouring into them.
Absolutely.
So it's important to understand the source and where it all comes from.
Come on. Speaking of the source, listen, I remember years ago when I worked for the source. And we had the Source trucks on the street. Shout out to John Monopoly.
John That's what's up, John.
Just had a birthday.
Chi-Town, yeah, he just did. Yep, Chi-Town legend for real.
Man. And I remember you being interviewed, and someone asked you, now this was years ago, this was like in the 90s, they asked you if you remembered your very first audition.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It was for a pilot. It was, what was it called? Sister Nancy or something like that. My boy, Joel Robinson from Chicago, ended up getting the role. But it was for a sitcom for NBC, I believe, called Sister Nancy. That was like my first television series audition. And I made it out of producer's callback, but didn't, when it went to network for them to make the decision, I didn't move forward. Joel did. And that was one of my first real TV auditions,
Well, talk about that in terms of not making the audition, but look at you today and all the people that prayed for you for moments like these.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was one of the other things, too, that I was sharing with the people that were in attendance for our panel discussion. This is a marathon and not a sprint. And it's about understanding, like, being patient first and foremost, and just really being open to pivoting and trying different things, and not just trying to stay, pigeonholed into one thing. If you're blessed to have an ability to sing or to act or to dance, and, it's just all about finding whatever it is at that time that helps usher in the next opportunity and the next blessing, and living in that and being cool with that, and rolling with your faith. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the main things that's kept me, if you want to use the word relevant in this industry, but I mean that's one of the things that I think has been my saving grace is my ability to pivot and to be comfortable with pivoting and just trying my best with whatever chapter or space that I'm in, just putting my best foot forward. So
I love it, and you definitely give your best. Are you familiar? Yes. Are you familiar with Sankofa?
Sankofa. No, not that familiar, no.
Sankofa.
Can you educate me?
Oh, absolutely. Sankofa is the Akan word. They use it a lot in West Ghana.
Okay.
And you may have seen the symbol. It's a bird, and the bird is faced this way, but the head is that way.
I have seen that symbol, yes. Okay.
This bird teaches us to look back so we know where we're going. Right?
Yes.
So we don't have a 1994 Jason Weaver, Simba, Lion King, if you will, without the Jason Weaver we see today.
Yeah. No.
Love, ambition.
Yeah.
You came from somewhere.
Came from somewhere. Yeah, absolutely.
What was that Sankofa moment?